friends, welcome to the last card for today's section. We're going to do this CZX over here, which is very simple, and we're going to be fast with it. So if you have to analyze this drawing as you always do, you can see you have this diameter, meaning you're going to use circle command. You have line, you're going to use line command, and you have this angle here, there's rotation. All right, so these are the three main tools that I'm going to use for today's section. At least let's say offset. Yeah, I'm going to use offset to get this distances over there. All right, so let's just move to it. So if you've not subscribed to this channel, please kindly do this and help this channel grow so that you know how to improve in our next tutorial per the comments that you come along with. Okay, so before that, Control G to turn off the grid. And before, I'll teach you how to insert an image to AutoCAD. If you don't want to go anywhere else, you want to insert the image into AutoCAD to work with. So before that, you click on this insert here, then you click on attach, then you navigate to where your image is by. Mine is being here, which is already being navigated. Yeah, okay. I don't want to touch any settings over there, so I'll click anywhere on the screen, then I'll drag to, let me pan a little, drag to the side that I want. Okay, so here is it. So you've gotten this, you've insert a picture onto the screen. If you want to trace, let's say you want to trace, that's how we do it. And after doing this and you want to reduce the opacity, you just click on the boundary here to highlight the image, and this options will come up here. Then you drag this up to reduce the opacity. Okay, so that if you want to trace, you can trace only, so that the line that you draw will be, let's say, visible, all right, to see. All right, so Control Z to undo everything. So now that we have this here, I'll teach you how to insert an image. So let's get back to our work. You're going to have a line here, a construction line, sorry. All right, so you're going to have a construction line, draw, click to that place. All right, so escape. So now this one too, you can adjust the size as well, rescale it. All right, so move to select this and move it there. All right, so if you zoom into this drawing, you can see you're having these distances over here. So you're going to, this is our main line, main horizontal line. So we're going to draw this. We have already drawn this horizontal line. So, and all that we're going to draw is, you're already also done with this vertical line. So we're going to just offset to this 30, 80, so that we can have this section over here and that. Okay, so before we move to it, there's a circle diameter 50, which is on this point, and 40, which is on this point. So let's move to it. We zoom into it, offset distance of 30. I'll move to that. Okay, so we'll skip, and there is an offset again, which is offset of 5 downwards to get another offset of 5 to downwards, which is for the first circle, and this is for the second circle. So circle C for circle, click, hit here, D, enter 50, which is diameter 50, then enter again to repeat previous circle, and you click here. So the intersection points are not the same, so be careful with that. So D again, which is 40. All right, so you are going to draw a line here. Which is, we're going to hold down shift key, then right click to get your tangent. You click here and draw a straight line. All right, so before you can get the straight line, let's extend it, okay, to that place. So that's a reference line that we are going to do, because why I did that, because we are having this line here, right? Okay, having that line over there. So after drawing this circle, you can decide to draw this circle at this center, okay, which is 40, right? You have this diameter 40 and diameter 50 here, and the distance from this circle to that is 10, meaning this circle here is going to be diameter 40 and this circle is going to be diameter 30. All right, so and after drawing this circle, what we are going to do is we can use this circle to get this line, all right, being tangential to as we initially did. That's another alternative. You can draw this circle, and you draw a tangential lines to it, then you offset to the distance 10. You see, by it will be ending at this point because that's the short line that we have. So unless you stretch it back, well, already done that. Okay, so and after drawing these circles to you, how will you get this arc over here? You don't know the radius for this arc, meaning the radius for this arc is going to be also 1, which is radius 80 minus 10. Okay, so that this is going to be radius 70. All right, so let's move to it. So we can draw the circles over here. Circle, we have one there which is diameter 40, then enter again, diameter. All right, so D for diameter 30. Okay, we're having these circles over here, so you can just click line, hold down shift, right click, tangent, then you click here, then hold down shift again, right click for another tangential point, you click again, escape. So these two arcs over here, all that you can do from this drawing is when you zoom into this drawing, you can see you don't have any center point for this, so you can use the tan radius circle, or you can do this calculation since these two circles is touching the inside of this. These two circles touching the inside of that radius 80. You can just subtract the radius 25 from radius 80, okay, which is the diameter 50. Radius 25 from radius 80. Then you draw a circle from this point and you subtract this circle, which is radius 20 from radius 80. The remaining radius, you draw a circle from this point. So where the two circles intersect here, around here, you stand there and draw a circle of radius 80 to get this, which is going to take a whole lot of calculation. So all we're just going to do is use a tan circle. All right, so we're gonna have our circle T for tan radius. So we're going to select this point, select that point, then we're gonna have 80 to be the radius. It is asking for the specification of the radius. All right, so now that you have this, you can trim. Let's do some trimming to make our work. Okay, fine, let's do the last circle so that we get to the trimming. We're gonna have another tan radius, T for tan radius. Then you select the inward circles, which is there, these ones. Then you type in 70 because we subtracted 10. You subtracted 10 from the main one. Okay, so circle T for tan radius, click here, you click there, then radius 70. I'm gonna have this. Okay, so I'm going to do some trim. You select the trim, you select this circle as a boundary, this circle as a boundary, then this circle too as a boundary, and this one too as a boundary. Then enter to confirm the boundaries. Then you click anywhere on the circle, then you trim to that place. Since you selected that line as a circle as a boundary, that's why it stopped at that place. Okay, so we're gonna do the same here. After getting this, escape and hit trim again. By this time, we are going to use these lines as the boundary. All right, enter to confirm. So it will trim anything to that boundary. Okay, so we're gonna escape and trim again. Trim to this, that. All right, so we've gotten this. So let's say that's the hardest part of the work. So After doing this, you are going to move fast from here. All right, so after getting this and this line also here, you are going to have a distance from here to there, which is 80 to get this point. Okay, 80, and there is a radius here which is 30. So you are going to do it, and the distance from this place to that place is 25, which is here, right? You can see, read it from here, 25. So let's do this. We're going to offset a distance of 80. All right, so 80, we confirm it, meaning our line wasn't long enough, so you're going to use extend. Choose this as a boundary, enter, and choose a line to extend to. All right, so the distance from that place to that place is 20. I'm going to do offset of 25. Sorry, 25. Select this line and move down, which is that, and you see is, overlapping on that line over there. Okay, so let's say it's there. All right, because if I click, you're having two lines over here. If I put it on the S line, that is there, and this is the line, that line that we just offset, and the S line is the constructional line. Okay, all right, so having a 25, let's get back to our drawing, and now after getting this point, we can join from there to there. You have a fillet radius of 5, and the fillet here you can use a circle tantan radius to do same, or you're going to do some filleting over here. So 30 and 5. Okay, so let's do it. I'm going to have, let's draw a reference, a line here and a line there. Okay, so let's change these 3 lines to red so that it won't be confusing us. Okay, yeah, okay, and these 2 as well. I'm gonna change these 2 ones to red. Okay, so okay. All right, so offset distance of 25 again, then select this line. I'll do it. So we are going to delete this line and draw another line here. Okay, so since you are having this, you can use the fillet command with type R for radius, then with radius of 30. Let's say 30 is 30, right? So enter. So select this arc over here and select this one here. Right, that's the line. It's asking, is that the line or the S line? So enter to select the line. So we have this, and fillet again, and R radius of 5. So you select this line and select this line. All right, enter. With the same command, select this line and select this line, enter. All right, so let's get back to our drawing. So now that we are having this and that, what we're going to do is the distance from this line to that line is 5. So we're going to draw a line of 5. All right. Okay, and this distance here is 15, and from this line to that line is 15. Okay, so all that I'm going to do is we are going to offset this main line here to a distance of 15 to the top. So after getting this 15, we draw a line to 5, then we offset from, let's say, okay, let's do this. I'm gonna offset this line to 15. We offset this line to 15, right? Okay, all right. So now that we've gotten that line, we're gonna draw a line to a distance of 5. All right, now that we've gotten this, let's do some calculation over here. And to use the calculator on the AutoCAD 2, you can just hit on Control 8 for quick calculator. All right, so this is our calculator. So instead of, you don't have a calculator, you can just use that one as a calculator. Then you're going to do some calculations here if you need it. So you will see that the distance from this point to that point is 15. All right, it's 15. So meaning this is at the center of the 15, let's say the 15 that we had over here. Okay, this from there to there is 15, and the midpoint is this. So from the midpoint to that place is 15. From this line to that place is 15 as well. Okay, so it's from that 5 line here, that 5 line that you're going to draw to that place is 15. All right, okay, and from that place to that place is 15 as well. So let's do a little recap here. From this line to that point here is 15, and from this line to that line here is 5. That's the 5 line that we're going to draw. We've already drawn it, and from that 5 line to that place is 15, so that we get an intersection point here. Okay, now you get it. All right, so let's do this. Sorry, where is the work? I think I'm using an image tab over here, so I'm doing with the Windows Photoshop, whatever. So let's say from that we're going to do an offset of 15. Enter. Oh, okay, escape. Offset of 15. Enter. Select that. Okay, then I'm going to draw, let's say, a reference which is 20 from this line. Offset again to 20. Why am I not using 15? Because I've added this 5 to it, so I'm picking it from the extreme end here. So plus 5 will give us 20. Then enter here. What I'm going to do a line. You're gonna click to that place. All right. Okay, so now that I have this, can zoom in to get this place. All right, so now that we are having this, we are going to offset to 55. But now we are not going to do that for now. We have to, know that we have a distance from this 80 to this end is 210. So we do that, and we get this circle here, and join to that place. Okay, so let's do that. Offset of 210. Offset distance of 210. Then you select which is this line. All right, to that place. If I'm not wrong, that line. All right, that line to that place. So, and this is our main line, which is this line. Is our main line. So we're gonna use this. I'm gonna click circle. By this time, I'm going to choose 2 points. I'm gonna click at this end. You drag into diameter 20. Enter. Okay. Diameter 20. Click at the point, and you're gonna have a line. Hold down Shift. Then right click for tangent. Click on the line, on the circle, then you join at this place. Okay, so here it's very, very, very sharp over here, on pointed over here. I'm going to do a little bit work here. So let's draw a line from this place, which is this, to that point. All right, so now that we are done with that, you're going to do there's a fillet with a radius of 10. Right, so fillet R for radius 10. Alright, so let's select this line and that line. Alright, so enter to confirm. You have it. Now we're going to offset this line, so this now 55, which is this. Okay, to get the center point for this small circle here. So a distance of 55 from this line to that, right? So we are going to delay this 20 10 over here and offset. I'm gonna offset this to a distance of 55. Select this line. Okay, then let's do another checkup here. So where is this line intercepting? Then we're going to offset this line to a distance of 12.5. okay, so that we get the intersection point for that circle. So 12.5, which is offset 12.5. select this line, enter, repeat the offset again, 12.5. okay, so this is going to be our intersection point. So draw a circle. This time I'm going to use 2 points, center radius. Click here with a radius of, let's say, detail of this is there with a radius of diameter 10. okay, this is radius 5, and that is radius 5. okay, and there is a line that you're going to use for rotation, right? Draw a reference line at the middle, then you rotate this line, this white line here, enter to confirm the line, then C to copy, or let's just rotate it to angle of 45. all right, then offset distance of 1. all right, so 1 to that 1, it is 2. okay, so you can trim this portion out. So if you choose a trim, hit enter to activate the trim. This time not choosing the boundary. Let's do this. So do that. The boundary comes with its own special work. So after you're done with this, we're gonna keep it. All right, I'm going to use our point for rotation, so we're gonna keep it. So now you're done with this. okay, so you can trim this out. Now you can select this as a boundary. That is the white line. Then enter to confirm the boundary. Then trim. all right, and trim this out. okay, so I think we are done for the scissors. So we're going to do one magic thing over here. all right, since we are done, we are going to select this whole thing over here. No, let's choose the rotate first. Let's choose this whole thing over here. okay, all right, by this time we are going to maintain this small circle, and we are going to deselect it. So hold down shift, draw this blue green on that, and draw this green on this. all right, so let's draw this blue here. okay, so if I've deselected it, all right, so enter to confirm our object, then you click this point, then C to copy the object. Otherwise the object will be rotated into the angle which is 40 that you're going to do, and you will not get this main one there. So C to copy it to an angle of 40. all right, okay, so now that you are done, you can delete this out. all right, and delete this out. okay, and delete this out. So now you are having our scissors there, and per scissors I think this middle line is supposed to be off, so that maybe if you are using a screw or whatever, flat drive screwdriver, so there is no line there. Per the drawing there's a line there, but we don't need it. okay, so we are done for today's work. So if you find this tutorial interesting, and if you want more of the video, just hit on the subscribe button and enjoy our our next tutorial. Sorry. So here you can do some adjustment here. You can trim this out. right, so this is to be behind the main one. Okay, you can trim this out to get this, to make it look very nice, and I mean, to be real. To be real. Okay, so subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching. See you in our next tutorial. Bye bye.